Okay guys, so a lot of you may not have known this, but apparently one of my subscribers and one of my commenters on my YouTube channel, he told me there was another update that came out for Windows 10 Mobile Insider Preview build 101.36 today. So we have a new update applied. I just installed it. I'm going to basically go around the operating system and show you guys what's new with it. We're not going to go into the operating system in its entirety and demo every single feature. We're mainly only going to be demoing the new features that are changed or the apps that are self-updatable, which means that they are separate from the operating system and can be updated by Microsoft via the Windows Store. So we're just going to jump right into this right here and hopefully not hit our camera stand. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go into is Project Spartan. And sometimes it takes a while to launch. The first thing I've noticed about this build, and it is true because my friend on YouTube, you know who you are, that told me about, he's running this on his 930 right now. He says it's very stable, and so far, since this is my Lumia 920, which is a low-end device nowadays, it's actually seeming to be correct that it is quite stable. So we're going to go around. As you can see, we're just on the default Windows Phone website right now, and nothing special there. And so we're going to go over here and look at Reading View. Reading View works pretty much the way I'd expect it to. Go down here to get to different settings. I don't see anything new really. I just see that it works a lot better and that it's a lot more stable than it was. Let's see what other stuff we can find. Pen to start, of course. Add to reading list, settings. Okay, so settings, here's your font view size and stuff like that, right? I think pretty much all this was here. This is Project Spartan 16.10136.00. So this is the version of Project Spartan that I'm running right now. If it's a new one, you guys can let me know, but as far as I see, I don't see any new features, so we're just going to back out of that. Oh, also, guys, if you like to use your phone a lot, I would definitely recommend getting one of these stylus things that you can touch your screen with, because it's way more precise than the finger. And so anyway, we're gonna go into the store and check out what's new there. I had some apps installing, basically the apps that came with my phone since I'm on AT&T as a carrier. I have some apps like AT&T Navigator and stuff like that that are not installing correctly because I'm assuming they're just not compatible with Windows 10 right now. And every time it's like an undo loop and it's still trying to install these, and it's just taking a while. And as you can see, they all say try again. AT&T Navigator, AT&T Address Book, IE, which is Internet Explorer, and AT&T Radio. They are all corrupted and not installing correctly. So I'm just going to cancel out of all of these because I don't see what harm could be done by doing that. And here you go. So also I wanted to tell you guys that later on, when I do another video, I'm going to be installing this build of Windows 10 on my Lumia 1520, but right now I'm recording this video of my 1520, so I can't do that. I do plan to do that later today, and I'm going to give you guys a demo of one-handed mode, because I kind of went into it briefly in my last video, but I never really went into it in detail. So next thing we're going to go into is People, which is also on your start screen. Don't really want you to look at my contacts because it's kind of private information. We're going to go here in groups, although all you see is their name, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, there's not really a whole bunch here. Basically, it looks a lot nicer. The text has been fixed up a lot. I see a lot of refinements being made. I don't see things that are that different. Again, this is Windows People 1.0.12634.131. So this is the version number of our People app. So if that number has changed, then obviously they updated this. If it has not, then it's the same one that came on the previous build of 101.36. This is the Xbox app, and we're going to go into this and see what's changed. This is 5.6.11.034.0000. I don't really use a lot of Xbox stuff. I don't even have an Xbox One. I need to get one so I can demo it for you guys because it's fun to demo Microsoft products. This also looks a lot more stable than it was. Well, it looks the same, but it's definitely faster. There's less loading screens, or fewer loading screens I was accustomed to getting from the previous update. So it seems that they've kind of just issued this as a patch update that's fixed a lot of stuff, and and refine some things. So this is going to refresh my activity feed. Here are my friends on Xbox. I don't have any activity alerts because I don't even have Xbox Live Gold because I just don't have time to play games like that. As you can see, you can send feedback and stuff like that. So we're going to back out of that. There you go. All right, so we're going to get out of that also. Apparently the stuff stays open even though I'm not really accustomed to it. You know, I didn't really tell it to. Sorry, our phone's sliding off the screen there. All right, so we're gonna go into photos. Oh, here you go. Here's some Saints Row 4 or Saints Row 3 footage. Or I just snapped my character on there. Here, you might notice these two images right here. I just made this as my new custom image for my Windows 10 build 10136 video that you guys have probably watched to get to this video. And I know it looks childish, but I just wanted to kind of, you know, throw something up there that would attract attention and would be fun to look at. So we're gonna go here and show you guys what's new with the Photos app. Before we start, let's tell you what the version number is. This is 15.6112 or 612.14181.0. So there you go. Here are the settings available. If any of these are new, then you guys would know better than I do because I've gone to sleep since I just reviewed the last build. Wow, I just saw the first crash happen. We just crashed out of the Photos app. Darn. What is going to Photos? There we go. All right. So if you go over to this hamburger menu icon, you can get to your collections, and your collections are basically what you are presented with on the main screen anyway. But the albums, I do recall the albums featured not working very well on the last update, which was the one that came out before this morning. And now, however, they do work. And I can access my camera roll, pictures that are on my cloud or on my OneDrive right on here. And I can also go back in to save pictures and look around in there as well. Now, one thing I've noticed that has consistently not been added to the Microsoft Photos app in updates is the ability to save pictures out of your Photos app into your phone. You were able to do that in Windows Phone 8.1 from your OneDrive pictures at least, and it's kind of annoying that it's not in this build, although there is a workaround, and I will show you. Since we've basically gone through everything in the Photos app as far as I can tell, that's really new. Oh, well, of course you want to, you know, can still double tap to zoom, of course. That's an important feature that they added recently in build 10136 period. And you can also go to file info, and there's nothing really else that I see here except the ability to delete, share, or edit it, and those were there before. The file info thing is a really cool thing because we didn't even have that information as an option on the Windows Phone 8.1 builds. So we're gonna get out of here. Oh, we had one more thing to show you, and that's if you click on a month, you can do this. This is another thing that was added in build 10136, the ability to jump between months. So that's one thing we wanted to include right there. The OneDrive app is finally working in Windows 10. It seemed on previous builds it wasn't working very well at all, but in this build it seems to work flawlessly. At least, well, I've only tested it for what, a whole 15 seconds. So we're just gonna get into it over here. I'm sure it's on my start screen somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So we're gonna open it up. All right, there you go. So we're gonna go into our pictures. I'm just trying to get into my pictures right now. Basically, here's one of the same pictures that I had in my Photos app that I just got out of. So we're going to open up this picture, and as you can see, there's an ability to save out of this OneDrive app. And the cool thing about that is that this is a way to save any photo you need online onto your device so you can access it offline. And as of right now, this is the only way that I know to be able to do this. You want to click file info right there, and it's going to give you your file info for all your things, a share icon or a share option there. You can click download down here, although by default these items down here are just icons. You have to click on this these three dots to make this expand with the menus and the options. So we're going to download this, and it's going to say downloading, and you want to select this location on your phone. If you have an SD card, it will also allow you to select that, and we're going to put it in pictures naturally and saved pictures as well. We actually already have this picture downloaded, but we're going to download it again. It should ask us if we want to replace it. If not, I don't care, because this is just a demo and I'm like, you know, whatever. So it's downloading the file. So anyway, you know basically how that works. So that's a way to get photos offline from your online storage. So now we're going to go into the camera. This is one of the major improvements that was supposed to be added in 101.36 is the improved camera, and it changed things up a lot. We're going to flip the phone like this, so there we go. Alright, so you can see the icons for your camera and your video camera have changed a little bit. As far as video shooting and stuff like that, I'm not sure it's terribly that much different. So we're recording a video. This is recording a video on our 920 Lumia, and this is really weird. It's like looking through my pillow. Alright, how about that? So anyhow, video recording seems to be pretty smooth. I'm going to play back this footage that I just recorded over here, and we're going to listen to it. This is recording a video on our 920 Lumia, and this is really weird. It's like looking through my pillow. Alright, how about that? So anyhow, video recording seems to be pretty smooth. So there you go. It works pretty much like you'd expect, and that's good news for us. I don't know what all the options are in here. I'm sure there's some other ones that have been added. There may or not have been. But if any of these options and settings look new to you, they were probably added in the last update. This is 5.31.0.0 of this app. And while we're at it, I want to show you guys OneDrive, what version that was as well. So we have to go back into that real quick. All right, we're going back into OneDrive, and we're gonna go into settings. Should be somewhere around here. It's right there. So settings. There it is, the icon. Okay, so this is version 17.0 even of OneDrive. So if you have version 17, you should be good for saving pictures offline. One of the major other things that was improved was Cortana, and we're going to go ahead and look at her and see if there's anything new that we can see. We're going to talk to her for just a second. Hey Cortana, how are you doing this morning?
Great, thanks.
Hey Cortana, what do you think about Windows 10?
I'm excited to be a part of it.
I bet you are, girl. Alright, so we're gonna go back out of this. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything new. Oh, this has been improved. This slide out menu is much smoother than it was in the previous update. As you can see, like I said before, this fills the whole screen, and you can see a lot of screen real estate to see all your articles and stuff like that you're following. So now we're gonna go into our apps and look around. Okay, so here's your default app list. Some of these apps came from Windows Phone 8.1, so they're unlabeled and they don't really have proper labeling, so we're not gonna mess with those. Camera, we already demoed that. Excel preview, we'll go ahead and do that in a different video. File Explorer. I think that the File Explorer is basically pretty much functional now. In the earliest builds of Windows 10, it was not working very well, but now it's definitely improved and bigger and better and better than ever. So you can access everything like pictures, videos. This is actually the video we recorded. It's not going to open. No, this is a JPEG. So maybe it puts videos in a different place now. I'm not really sure. Yes, it would be in camera roll. So it's going to open the video. Yep. This is recording a video on our 920 Lumia, and this is really weird. It's like looking through my pillow. Alright, how about that? So anyhow, All right. So we're going to go explore the video app later, so I'm not going to mess around with the video too much. So that's File Explorer. We're going to go in the Insider Hub and check out that because that's a major part of Windows 10, and we want to see what that looks like. Perhaps they've actually made an announcement about the new build, although I'm not really sure that they have said anything about it. Nope, it just says, this is the only stuff it says right now. Which is kind of weird. They were just secretly updated, but hey, I guess it's fun for YouTubers like us to like be like, hey, new opportunity, eat it up and jump on it, you know, the way we tech people do. So anyway, I don't really see anything new here. I'm gonna go and try to get in settings. Terms of use, privacy statement, feedback. I don't really see a version number here. Perhaps it's at the bottom. This Windows build is impressive MOB 10136 Mobile Core Prod. So this is the name of this build, by the way, that you will install once you update from the default 10136. So that's that. I don't see anything new there, so we're just going to back out of that. I'm trying to be pretty thorough, but if I miss anything, you guys just let me know, and I'll be sure to try to cover it in a different video. We have to keep backing out of our apps. This is crazy. We have so much stuff open right now. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't think. Okay, so messaging. That's another major app. I don't see anything new here. The messaging interface looks pretty much the same as it did, so I'm not really worried there. Select messages is the same. Oh, so this is just the messaging part of control panel or system settings that it's going to bring up here, so it's not really specific to the app. So now for the big boys, movies and TV. Let's go into that and see what's new. We should have one video in here from what we just recorded to test for you guys when we were testing the camera out. Oh, you have the option to choose between movies or TV. I haven't bought any movies on Xbox before, so I don't have anything that's going to show up. I do have videos though that I just recorded. Folders, you can choose a folder that you want to play a video from. I don't see, they say there's one video on this device, but I don't see. Oh, here's Every Word. It's a podcast that I follow. He talks about little Bible verses that start off your day. It's just a devotional sort of thing, and it's really good. If you like devotionals, I would definitely check out It Is Written. They're really great.
There are some things you really ought to be on guard against. Judas, who betrayed Jesus, was a thief, and you'll notice that in Matthew 26:15 he said.
But anyway, this is just a downloaded podcast video that's kind of been on there since the previous build, and that's why it's picking it up. I don't know why it's not picking up what we just recorded from our camera roll. That's kind of weird, if you ask me. This version of the app is 3.6.1081.0. So if this is a new version for you, as far as version number, it probably was updated. So we're gonna back out of that, and we're not really done exploring. I feel like there's some other stuff to. Why are you not open the menu? There you go. You can also download videos, and I'll show you your download progress right there. Like I said, I haven't bought anything, so it's not going to show up. You can also search, of course, for stuff on your phone and online as well, I'm sure. So we're gonna back out of videos. All right. So now for the long-awaited music app. As you can see, it's a new icon there, which I'm definitely anxious to see what that icon means, because sometimes when Microsoft adds new icons to things, it means, hey, we just like made this major updated and all that, so you can like have tons of fun. So I do have some music on my cloud drive that I can, on my OneDrive, that I can download right now and demo for you guys. And part of the music is Evanescence, but I don't know how to find it because I can't get it. I just see the screen. I don't see where it really go from here. It says add your music from OneDrive. So it's going to open Project Spartan and tell me how to do that. And that's not really any surprise there. It's done that for a while now. So albums, songs, playlists. I don't see my songs showing up that are on my cloud. so we don't really have time. Oh, there you go. There's one. Jason Mraz, A Beautiful Mess. Jason Mraz. So they're showing up here, and you can get some songs downloaded. Chemistry, that's one. We can go ahead and stream that right now. Very convenient. This is a group that I like to listen to called Semisonic. They came out in Chemistry like back in 2009, and it's an awesome song. Actually, it was actually in the year 2000. It's a great song. But anyway, as you can see, we can definitely stream music, and it works like it's supposed to. And we can download music as well. Cool. There you go, download. So we're going to head and download these, and we're going to go back. Outlook Mail is probably going to look pretty much the same. I can't imagine that they've updated it terribly, but they might have updated it a little bit, because there are some things like refining these icons that were a big concern to change. And as you can see, I have some activity on my video on Windows 10 Mobile Insider Preview Build 10136. As you can see, it says, you know, hello, you have activity on your video. You're awesome. Keep making videos because YouTube loves you. Actually, no, I'm not that vain. But it says new activity on your build thing. And wow, it's like all messed up. I don't know what's going on there. So anyway, this is Outlook Mail. As far as the app version, we're going to go over here and check it out. Okay, so we go into settings, about. It is version 17.4211.42292.0. So that is the version of the Mail app. If you have a more modern version, you have a more modern app. Okay, so one of these is the more modern phone app, and one of these is the legacy phone app, in case you guys are using this for your go-to device for every day and you need to call people. They probably included the other one in case the other one is not stable enough. For what I see right now, they both look kind of much the same. I don't see a whole bunch of change right off the bat. We're going to go into settings and look at the about. So this is version 1.0.12634.131, and I don't really see a whole bunch of change in this aesthetic appeal. I do see it has been refined. Oh wow. No, don't call. You can't even call because I don't have a SIM card in here. No, don't crash. Go back. Go back. That's what happens when you go on a mad clicking spree. So we're gonna go back in again. This app appears to crash a lot, which is kind of not good because this is an app that you need to use pretty much all the time if you are relying on your phone to call. You can also just hold this down and be super annoying. Okay, so that's that. I don't see anything new there. If we do find something new, we'll make another video about it. The last thing is voice recorder, and I don't think that it's changed that much at all. We're gonna go ahead and record a audio sample here. This is an audio sample I'm recording for my Windows 10 Insider Preview demo. We're about to end the recording. Record a audio sample here. This is an audio sample I'm recording for my Windows 10 Insider Preview demo. There you go, so it got it. So we're gonna go over here and check out what is new, but I don't see an option to even get into settings and look at the about to see what version number this is as far as app. So basically, guys, that's basically everything that I think that we could cover on this without going into system settings, which is going to take another 30 minutes at least of your time to go through everything in system settings. If you guys find anything, let me know. I tried to explore all the major apps. If we missed anything, just leave a comment below. I hope that you subscribe, comment, like, dislike, and I will see you guys around with another video. This has been Bowser in 64.